Hello. Welcome back. We are in part 2 of our 3-part video series called Sales Funnels Made Easy. I hope you enjoyed video number 1 because that's why you're here now, right? If you haven't watched it yet, please go back and watch it. I don't want to take more of your time as promised. I just want to remind you one thing. If you have not yet signed up for the webinar I'm going to have in a few days called Putting the Fun in Funnels. Suddenly I forgot. I'm going to put the fun in funnels in this webinar, and I want you to join me live. Please sign up. It's in the button underneath this video. Just sign up, put it in your calendar, and show up live because it's going to be great and fun and with a lot of good stuff for you, I promise. And there are going to be some live giveaways. So please join. You have to be live for that. Now that we are done with that, I will dive into our part 2 video where I'm going to talk to you about the single funnel that I created about a year and a half ago that has brought me sales of $80,000, actually more. You're going to see I have the exact numbers. $80,000 in sales for a product that is $99. You can do it. I've done it. You can do it. There's nothing special or amazing about this funnel. It's a very straightforward funnel, as you will see, and the product is just $99, so no fancy stuff here. It's cold. I use it for cold audience, so it can be done, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So let me share the screen with you, and we will dive right in. Okay, oops, I did it again. Okay, so we are on part 2 of the Sales Funnels Made Easy. And in this one, we're going to talk about the $80,000 funnel. This is the single funnel that made me $80,000 in 17 months with a $99 product and no upsales. So a lot of times you start with a funnel that is a very cheap product, but then they really make the money off the upsell. This is not the case here, okay? And you're going to see. So a reminder, I am Netta Talmor, the creator and brains behind No Hassle website and all things No Hassle. I have a superpower, let's say it that way, of making the life of online entrepreneurs better by creating easy and super affordable solutions to seemingly complicated problems. I hope that after the previous video, you no longer think that funnels are very complicated. You now feel more at ease and you want to learn more about how you can do them yourself. So this is what we're going to start to do with this video. I've been an entrepreneur for 25 years. I've never actually worked for anyone else. I mean, I've done some work for other people, but I never went to an office. I never got a paycheck. So I never worked for anyone else. Despite creating some very unique businesses over the years, I only really found success in the last 2.5 years with No Hassle website. So I want to share with you again. I have done it all. I've seen it all. I've tried it all. I've failed with everything. I have really been around for a long time, but I eventually made it, and so can you. Hopefully, sung the 25 years. So I'm hoping to make it much shorter for you so you don't have to spend the 25 years to reach the point where I'm at. I'm going to cut that for you, and you can dive right in to all the goodies and straight to the success that you are seeking. Okay, so what is this $80,000 funnel that I keep on talking about? When I started No Hassle website in 2016, I had no clients, no list, no group, no community, no credibility in the industry, but I had a great product. So I do want to mention, you need to have a good product, okay? This is not a training about products and choosing a good product, but a funnel. Actually, a funnel can work even with a lousy product, but not sustainably over time, just for a short period of time. And we don't want that. We want something really sustainable for you. So you do have to start with a good product. Once you have that, you can create a funnel around it. My business started growing at the beginning from word of mouth and 5-day challenges that I did. But I wanted something more, and I wanted something automatic, and I wanted something that was sustainable for my evergreen product, which is my main product, the No Hassle website. And I also wanted to know exactly how much I'm going to make each month, right? And not be very dependent on the activity that I'm doing on that same month. I wanted just to know with this system, I am guaranteed this amount of money each month. So this is what have brought up the creation of the $80,000 funnel. And this is for my $99 product. Now, I mention it again and again just to clarify that it could be any product. It does not have to be a $2,000 product. You do not have to upsell. You do not have to have been around for a long time. You don't need people to know you even, because this is a cold market kind of funnel to be very successful if you have a good product to start with and you price it right and you create the right funnel. So the $80,000 funnel is a very simple funnel, but it's equally effective, and it can be used for any product, especially evergreen products for low price points. So in theory, it can be used for even higher price points, but there is something very effective about the lower price points because it makes people feel very comfortable buying at a lower price point, even if they don't know you very well, because this is a short funnel. You will see how it's done and the timeline, and you'll understand. So this is how it works. People see my Facebook ad. They then click on it. They get to a sales page that has a 48-hour special on it and a timer that ticks down as soon as they land on the sales page. Okay. And what's unique about this timer is that it is unique to each person. So if you land on it today, your 48 hours will start today. If someone else lands on the sales page in a week, then their 48 hours will start then. And it follows people with their IP and with their device. So it's not like if you then check on your phone or something, it's different. It knows who you are. So it's awesome. And so people land on my sales page with the 48-hour special and the timer, and they are encouraged to buy, of course, but it also tells them, hey, these special bonuses are going to disappear in the next 48 hours. So there's some urgency in it. If someone doesn't buy, which is often the case because most people don't just buy by clicking the first time, then they are going to start seeing retargeting ads on Facebook that are only seen to people that have been on the sales page but didn't buy. And this is not a training about Facebook ads and all of those things, but this is all possible with technology that is accessible for everyone and is part of how you run Facebook ads. So you can target people that have visited a certain page on your website but didn't visit another page. So they visited my sales page but never visited the thank you page after buying, right? So they will keep on seeing these ads, these retargeting ads that basically tell them, hey guys, what's up? The 48-hour deal is going to expire soon. You need a website, obviously, because that's why you clicked on my ad, and come again and buy again. So then they are prompted again to come to the same sales page. Now the timer is showing less. So if 20 hours have passed, now they will see 28 hours are left, okay? And at that point, they either purchase or not. If they don't purchase, they will continue to see the retargeting ads for a while, right? And then if they come back after the 48 hours have expired, they are going to see a different page, not the sales page, a different page that says, hey guys, sorry, the offer is gone. However, you can get our regular offer without the bonuses or at a higher price. In my case, I just remove the bonuses. Okay, so that is the idea of the funnel. Let me show it more graphically. So first thing, they see the ad, the first ad. Then they click and they get to the sales page. This long thing is my actual sales page, okay? At that point, they either purchase or don't purchase. If they don't purchase, they're going to start seeing the second ad. That is the retargeting ad. And again, they're asked or encouraged to click, and they will get to the same sales page, but now the time is down, right? Because if it took them a day, then they lost 24 hours. And at that point, again, they either purchase or don't purchase. If they don't purchase and they get back to this page at any point in the future, they will see a message that says, sorry, offer has ended. And it redirects them to our regular website, to our regular offer, which is still a great, great offer, but they don't get those special bonuses that were offered only for 48 hours. And at that point, they can either buy or not buy, of course, in which case they would, they're not going to buy. But there are 3 different points where they can buy. At these 2 points, they can buy it with the deal. And after the 48 hours, it's just our regular price. Okay, so this is how this $80,000 funnel looks like. Now I'm going to show you some of the numbers behind it. So for those of you who don't know, this is part of the dashboard in the ads manager that Facebook has. So when you run Facebook ads, you can see the results and how many clicks and how many times your ad was shown, how many people saw it, how many clicks they did, how many comments they did. Everything is there. So I'm going to show you a couple of interesting things here. Okay, so this is the funnel from April 26th when I started running it last year in 2017 until October 5th. Okay, so what do we see here? We see that there were 638 people who bought the product. Okay, now my product is a $99 product. However, you can buy a few other things if you want, but nothing about our sales page encourages people to do an upsell. Okay, but still some people do add things. This is why 638 buyers don't equal exactly 638 times $99. Okay, it actually equals more. My sales were more than $99 on average. Okay, and then this one tells us that every sell cost us $29.46. So I invest every day. Now you can see that it's $55 a day for the main ad and $14 a day for retargeting. Now I play around with this. I won't get into it went up and down, but now this is the number, but it's not always the same. And then in total, it costs me on average $30 to get someone to buy, but they buy for $99 at least. So that's an amazing return on investment. In total, during these 17 months, I spent almost $19,000. I got a total of almost 5,000 clicks to the sales page, and this generated $82,250,000. The ROI, they call it return on ad spend, is 4.38. For every dollar I spent, I got back $4.38. That is amazing. Okay. Let's move on. This is another kind of report that has a little bit more data. So what you can see here is that 500,000 people, that my ad showed 500,000 times, okay? Let's see if it shows the number of people that saw it. Just a second. It shows it here in the previous one. 129,000 people saw it, okay? So 500,000 times it was shown to 129,000 people. So each one of them on average saw it about 4 times, okay? And then they clicked to the link. We had almost 5,000 people out of 500,000, right? So 1% of the impressions got a click. Okay, this was a click to the actual sales page. However, there was 18,000 people that engaged with the ad, wrote comments, shared, clicked, asked questions, liked it. Okay, so in fact, the click-through rate was almost 4%. This is very good. And the cost per click, any kind of engagement, any kind of click cost me $1. Okay, each time. But look at these numbers. I mean, I spent this is the total. 500,000 impressions, 129,000 people saw it, 18,000 people engaged in it, 5,000 people clicked on it, 638 people bought. This is the funnel. Do you understand? This is the idea of a funnel, right? You start really, really wide and you end up with much less. But look at these amazing numbers. I invested a total of $19,000 and made direct sales of $82,000 with an ROI of more than 4. Okay, now why did I say here direct sales? Because I mentioned in the previous video as well, this funnel brings me sales indirectly all the time. The more people that buy from me, the more people recommend us, the more people see us on their feed. And even if they don't click on the funnel, on the ad from the funnel, they may see me somewhere else and make the connection. So they've been introduced, they are in the awareness, maybe interest, and then they find me somewhere else. So I won't see it in this data, but I see it in the bottom line of my sales, okay? This means that this funnel has made me $4,500 a month on average Just this funnel, okay? Now, I mentioned in the previous video as well, I've been running it since the end of April 2017. That is 17 months, but I did pause it for about 3 months. So if you take the total of what I made, which is about $63,000, so 82,000 minus the 19,000 invested, so $63,000 divided by 14 months, because this is really the time that the funnel has been active, it is $4,500 a month. I mean, I can live off this alone very, very nicely. My family and I lived off half of it for a long time, for many years, okay? So this alone can turn your life around, right? Okay, let's talk about the pieces of the funnel. There were 2 Facebook ads. There are 2 pages on my website, right? The sales page and the page that says, sorry, the offer is gone. And there's the shopping part, okay? That's it. It's a very, very simple funnel. So let me show you this again. There was the ad, right? Then so we have 2 ads. We have 2 pages, this page that is the sorry page and the sales pages. And then from this page, when they click on it, they get to purchase on our shopping cart, okay? So let's look at what the actual assets are. There are 2 Facebook ads. This is my actual Facebook ad for the funnel. This is the first one they see. This is the one that introduces them. This is the awareness one. They don't know about me previously. This is what they call a carousel ad, if you're not familiar with it. And then if they don't buy the first time, they are seeing retargeting ads, and then they see this one, right? This one says, hey, your 48-hour deal is going to disappear forever soon, right? So this is what we talked about because there's a timer on the sales page. So these are the 2 ads. You don't need to know much about ads to understand that this is simple, right? Just 2 ads, not a big deal. Then we have the 2 pages on my website. So this is one long page. This is the sales page cut into 2 because I wanted to show you. And you see this timer here, and it shows up twice on the page. So this says, hey, in 22 hours, this deal will disappear. And it does disappear. It's not a joke. It's not just a scam. It does disappear for that person. And then they get to this page where it says, sorry, we were not kidding. Your special 48-hour is not now expired, but no worries. You can still get no hassle for only $99, but they don't get the special bonuses that they got in the 48-hour deal. Okay. And then in my case, when they click to buy, they get to our shopping cart. So this is I just want to show you, we use WooCommerce on our website, just added the product. And this is, they go to the cart, okay? So that's basically it. Now, I want to recap from the previous video. If you remember IDA, right? So what did we have here? We had the awareness stage, and that was done by the Facebook ad, the first one, right? They were not aware of me, then they become aware of me. So that's Facebook ad number 1. The interest stage is the sales page itself. So if they clicked on the Facebook ad, they reach the sales page. At this point, they may not buy, but they may have checked out our website. They may have gone to the Facebook page, done some research, asked around. So this is the interest. They're showing interest and they want to know more if it's really going to benefit them, if it's going to work for what they need. Then they develop a desire. This happens both from what they have done here in the interest stage and from Facebook number 2. I am letting them know that there is an urgency. I'm reminding them that they need it and want it, and hopefully creating a desire in them. They then click again and they get to the sales page and to the shopping cart. This is the action stage. Okay, so you see how it fits in the funnel? Another recap. Why do you need a sales funnel? Like I mentioned in the previous one, an effective, smart, and accurate funnel can transform your business and bank account. I showed you the number. That $80,000 from 14 months of running this on auto is amazing, right? Now, I tweak things, I play around with things, I increase the budget, I decrease the budget, but basically it's been super, super consistent all through this period. It can systematically and automatically bring in paying customers. This is a cold audience. I get clients from it every day that have never heard of me before until they saw my ad, usually within the last 48 hours. It is unbelievable. It blows my mind still, okay? Like I mentioned before, I use different funnels for different things. So this is my evergreen funnel, but I have other funnels for other things. And it creates trust. As I mentioned also, it seems when I run my funnel that I get other orders and other people buy the website that are not from the funnel directly, because I believe that seeing that and seeing it on their feed builds trust. They may just look at the ad and see the comments or see what people are doing and then come back maybe 6 months later. But I believe that they're all connected, because when I stopped and paused my funnel, the sales dropped much more than what the sale itself was, the funnel itself was bringing in, which was amazing. And the last reason is because it works, and I showed you how it works. So what's next, people? First of all, I want to congratulate you again. You are almost a funnels pro now. So no longer a newbie at all. You now know what we're talking about. You understand what you see here. You understand how funnels are built. You understand your role in funnels as a buyer, and now your role to create funnels as the business owner. I want to give you homework again. I want you to start planning your first funnel. So think IDA, remember, awareness, interest, desire, action. What will you do to first create awareness, right? What can you offer or share that will make your prospect develop an interest in your product? How can you create a desire in your prospects for your offer? And what will they need to do to take action, and how can you facilitate it? Okay, so I'm going to share with you in the next video, in video number 3, 5 classic funnels. But I want you, while you're waiting for video number 3 to be available, I want you to think and start planning your first funnel on your own by thinking about processes that you've gone through, funnels that you've gone through, the funnel that I just showed you, and all kinds of creative ideas you may have about how to attract people to your own funnel and how you can walk them through these 4 stages. I would love, love, love for you to share all of this in the comments below, okay? But don't do that just yet. Make sure to sign up to the Putting the Fun in Funnels webinar. By now, you should have signed up already, but just in case you haven't, please click on the button below, sign up for it. I'm going to put the fun in funnels in this live webinar in a few days, and I want you to be there. You're going to have a great time. You're going to learn even more stuff that you can take actionable steps to create your own successful funnel. You're going to watch over my shoulder as I create a complete funnel from start to finish within an hour, okay? And don't forget to stay tuned for part 3 of our series, where I will go over 5 classic funnels that you can use and copy to sell any product in any industry for any price. It was a pleasure again. I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Ciao. Bye-bye.